Hello and welcome to my video for March. So this is my March spread, and for this spread I will use my Faber-Castell brush pens in various colors and also my Micron Pigma mostly. And I found these little gold clips to hold my book down to make it easier to work with. I will show you my weeklies for February first because I never showed them to you last month because it was only 2 weeks and it felt quite unnecessary to make a whole video about it. So I didn't really use my February spread as much as I would like to. This is my second week and this is my third week, and I was really happy with the spreads. This one was quite simple, but it looked cute, and this one I actually utilized quite a bit. So now we will get into my March spread, and the theme for this spread is tulips, as I find them to be very spring flowers, and for me I think it goes well with the month of March. You want to get some spring inside of your apartment, so you buy some tulips. So I started off with this simple drawing of a tulip, and I was really happy with how this came out with the falling petals. And for the first spread I used these kind of muted green, yellow and red colors. And I love how it came out. And I just wrote out the simple "Here Comes the Sun," the Beatles quote. And then I drew kind of like a bouquet of flowers in different colors. And tulips are actually some of my favorite flowers, so it was really fun to make this spread. And I tried to make them at different stages, if you can say that. So some are very open, some are a bit closed, some have leaves or petals falling from them, to just have a little bit of variation along with the different colors. And this video, I actually think I managed to film quite well. I have had struggles with my hand being in the way, but here I can see that my face is peeping in a bit and my bird's nest of a hair, but hope you don't mind. And this green color was actually perfect for the stems and the leaves for tulips. And then I just used my Micron Pigma to line in the little doodles. And I saw someone using a black gel pen for this, and I think I want to buy one because I really liked how it came out. And sorry if I sound a bit stuffy, I have been sick lately, so that is why I might sound a bit weird. So I just think filling in with black really adds some dimension and makes the doodles really stand out. And then I just wrote out March, but in Swedish, so it's not misspelled, and made a little border. I also added a small calendar at the bottom just to it looked a bit bare, the page. And here we move on to my little calendar page. And here I used some mild liners instead because I wanted a bit more of a colorful page. So I used a pink one, a purple one, and then I just used this regular highlighter in a peachy orangey color. And I made this little wreath with tulips and leaves, and also I added some greenery that was supposed to be, I don't know how you say it in English. Maybe I should have looked it up before. Maybe I can Google it right now. But it's what blueberries grow on. Let's have a look. It translated it to blueberry rice, which I think is incorrect. Yeah, so I made outlines first. I found it easier. Sometimes it's hard to recognize the lines after I filled the flowers in. So I did it in the other way around and made, yeah, just try to spread out the colors to give it some dimension. And it was quite hard filling in with this highlighter, but I really wanted 3 different colors, and I really didn't have any other pens that would work, because my other mild liners were more like blue, green, and gray, and I have never seen a tulip that color. So here I add in the blueberry rice. We all know that's incorrect. And I think this is really cute. I also made a little border just because the other page would be looking very bare if I didn't. And I really wanted to make it look quite unison, so everything was similar. And I really like it. So the border is below my habit trackers, and I will keep doing my habit trackers. And I think I will keep using this layout because I actually did use it last month. However, it was quite hard to see which day was which, so I made some little lines to make it easier to fill in. And then I also made a to-do list and a to-buy list, as I really find them useful. And lastly, I made a calendar, and I really made a small calendar. And I realize now, and I realized that quite a bit in, that I didn't really fill in the whole calendar, strangely, but I will eventually. I don't know why I did that. So I used the same colors to make it look unison. And then I just felt like it needed a little bit more pop of color, so I will use those 3 colors to fill in the lines. And here we're on to my weekly spread. And I really like this layout because I don't need loads of space to write on. I have realized I do, however, need a compartment for the next week and a little notes compartment. And I will use the same color as I did in the calendar spread and make little flowers and leaves come out of the calendar. And this layout for the weekly really works well for me. It's enough space to write on, and I still have space to make some cute doodles. And I do enjoy having the calendar and the week filled in. I go to university and we mostly focus our work around what week it is. So for me, it's important to have the week on my weekly spread. So this was the 9th week of the year. And then I just used the same colors of the highlighters to add some details and make some more flowers, like I did on the first page, larger flowers. Just to make some variety in the doodles. So I think I will buy one of those black gel pens, because my fine liner is also running out of ink, so and here you have my finished spreads, and I'm really happy about these. I think I finally gotten the hang of it. I love the colors, I love the tulips, I love the theme. It's quite simple but still cute, and it's very functional, which is maybe the most important part because it is actually a calendar. So yeah, here you can still see that I filled that in, and also this part over here I wasn't too happy about. It looks quite cluttered, but we live and we learn. I will see you next month.